Hey everybody, Logan here. Thank you guys for joining us today. I know it's actually been 2 weeks to the day since I brought you guys any kind of news on console or hardware or anything, and well, it seems like the only thing that's been coming out has been, well, Xbox news. Sony's been rather quiet lately, and I think that has to do with all the transition between getting out of California and going back to Japan and refocusing, and with all the stuff going on about Marathon, it looks like Sony's really just trying to refocus and get back into what made them great and getting away from the Western nonsense. But Xbox, well, more news. Xbox seems to really be refocusing their entire gaming strategy, and we've seen a lot of stuff in the past few months about what Microsoft is doing, the mass layoffs that they hit last week. We talked about it on Ready to Start podcast, and just to diverge a little bit, make sure you guys are here for this week's Ready to Start podcast for that controller giveaway. Make sure you're there. But back to the topic at hand, it looks like Xbox is, well, Microsoft is just changing what the Xbox is going to be altogether with the next gen. So if you guys have been following me for a while now, you know, well, I used to work for Microsoft and I still have friends that work there. So I have an insider who sends me quite a bit of information, everything from games coming to Game Pass, like those Marvel games. For those of you wondering, it's still a licensing issue and they will be soon. That's all I know. As for the Transformers and stuff, games coming to Game Pass, that's a whole Hasbro issue. That's stuff that's up in the air. I'm sorry, there's no information about that. But right now, besides the big first-party games coming to PlayStation, we've got some leaked information, if you will, about what the next Xbox is gonna be. So let me show you, and I'm gonna read it to you, what was given to me. And he goes, look at this. All right, I can confirm. That's all he said, I can confirm. He didn't go about which ones. There's certain things he can and cannot say. All he could say was, I can confirm. So I will get into a little more depth on this. So he sent this to me because he was sent to it. And as of yesterday, he was in a meeting, and that's when he can confirm. I just wish he was a little more specific on what features, but can't do that. So at least I can go over and show you these. So it says, rumor, next-gen Xbox will be Windows-based with Steam/Epic integration and full backwards compatibility. Now looking at that, we have seen that before, and it looks like that's actually going to be the thing. Currently, they're working on bringing Steam and Epic Game Store into the current Xbox landscape, if you will, and of course into the new Asus Xbox handheld. Steam/Epic Game Store, Steam DF beta already spotted, like I mentioned. Windows-based Xbox with console-like shell. It's basically a PC. So it's going to be a PC you can attach to your TV that will just be playing games like your Asus ROG Ally. Full Xbox emulation on PC, we've heard that. Backwards compatibility for every Xbox game, we'll see, because we know there's issues with licensing and all that stuff, so hopefully that is true. Game Pass new tiers plus price restructuring. That means we're going to see like the PC Game Pass, the Game Pass Core, the Game Pass Ultimate all be restructured, and yes, a price bump. One thing I was told, we could see Ultimate go up to about $50 a month within the foreseeable future. He wasn't able to give me a date, but it looks like probably next year is when we're going to see this bump. I hope not sooner, but it looks like probably next year. Targeting 2027. So all this stuff will be given to us within the next 2 years, and how they're going to roll everything out. From what I've been told in the past by him, the next Xbox is looking at 2027 with the handheld later this year. it was originally 2026, but with everything that's going on, it seems like they're pushing it back because, well, there's a lot of negative press right now around Xbox and what they're doing, and they've lost a lot of money with the ActiBliz and Bethesda acquisitions and putting out just slop games until just recently with Oblivion Remaster and Doom The Dark Ages. Now that's funny because there's a lot of debate going on. People are saying they loved it. I love it. I think it's a great game. I'm really enjoying it. It's different than Eternal and it's different than 2016, and that's completely fine. But apparently it's not selling as well as they hoped. But we'll see more about that in the future. Now that's the only news that I have specifically from him. There is some other news that was put up. Pure Xbox was reporting, and he said he can confirm that they're removing the registration fees for Xbox games for companies that are trying to put their games on Xbox. It was a $19 fee, now no longer, so anybody can just put up their games. So it's going to be full of shovelware, worse than the Nintendo Switch eShop, so keep that in mind. We know with the Switch 2 things are changing, so we'll see that in a couple of days. But as of right now, that's everything I have. There is some more stuff. He's like, hold on, I'll be getting you some more stuff. There's a lot of news coming out over the next couple of days. And with the new presentation, that'll be the first week of June, we're going to see a lot of stuff. And by the end of June, we're going to see pretty much Xbox's roadmap. I'm not sure exactly what day that presentation is going to fall on, but it looks like we're going to have a lot of Xbox news hitting by the end of June, and it's going to clarify a lot of things, a lot of questions that people have been having about what's going on with Microsoft's Xbox future. So there you go. I'll keep bringing whatever information I can. Otherwise, make sure you hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, share this video. I've got a lot of controller videos coming for the Switch 2. I've got hardware reviews, and of course, all that other good stuff coming in the foreseeable future, especially with Switch 2 coming out. I've got some stuff in the works. I'm just waiting to see some other stuff. I got some good PC and PlayStation accessories and controller reviews as well, and I'm going to keep bringing you news from Xbox, PlayStation, and Nintendo on their hardware, of course, because, well, that's kind of what I do. That's kind of what YouTube likes me to do. So if it doesn't have to do with controllers, and if it doesn't have to do with hardware, it's news about controllers and hardware and, well, the manufacturers, because, yeah, that's all they like. Otherwise, I'll shove it all into Ready to Start podcast. So make sure you guys tune in every Thursday night, 9:30-ish Eastern. Thank you guys so much for watching. Again, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, share this video. God bless each and every one of you. Like we always say, be legendary. Thanks again.